Hey, welcome back to the Ask Murph Show. And today I want to talk about how healthy is the 2020 residential real estate market. This question I get all the time because we're coming into the new year and everybody wants to know, is this the year to sell my house? Or is this the year where everything blows up? Because 2020 is an election year. So it's been known that during election years, the markets just don't do as good. And I'll tell you this, I've been doing my own homework on election year and how I think it'll go. And everybody I'm asking, all the pros in the residential real estate market, real estate agents, mortgage lenders, title companies, construction guys, everybody I'm talking to says, I don't see it. I don't see a slowdown coming because there's a huge supply and demand issue, which means there's low supply and high demand. And for the last 8 years, it's been that way. And the demand and the supply has been changing because the supply, it was still low, but now hindsight after, 8 years, I would say that the supply has gradually been going down. And this year, compared to last year and compared to the year before, it just keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The number of people who want to buy a house, especially under $500,000, compared to the number of people or the number of people that are looking to sell it's getting tight. And so I believe that that's what's been driving the hot real estate market when it comes to selling a house and appreciation and getting a great value on your house. So I don't foresee that changing coming in 2020. The interest rates are still low. We're below 4%, so it's fantastic. The health of the market, I think, in 2020 is going to be great. Now, where it's going to feel like maybe it's not so healthy is when you're a buyer and you're really trying to find a house and it feels like you can never find a house, or you're up against everybody when you're trying to buy something, and it just gets frustrating. And it's been like that for a while. But don't lose hope. There are deals out there, and there's more deals to come. The other thing is that when you think about the real estate market, everybody asks, how are interest rates going to be? And I would tell you this, I think interest rates, if I had to make a prediction, I think interest rates are going to stay for sure below 5%. And I would say they're going to stay somewhere between, call it 3.5%, which would be fantastic, to 4.5% all year this year, if I had to guess. So rates aren't going to affect you much. Inventory is going to affect you a lot more. Finding that house that you really love, because there's just not going to be a lot of inventory. Now, when you go into new construction, you might be able to find something that you really love, but I'll tell you this, new construction is getting more and more expensive. New construction, when we first got into this market 8 or 9 years ago, was at the bottom. The cost was fantastic because these builders were buying products or property, land, at the best price possible because half of them bought the land from the bank when people foreclosed and the bank just wanted to get rid of the land because the bank doesn't want anything to do with it. Ever since, land has just been going up. I mean, nowadays, if you can find any type of lot for under $100,000, you're doing great. And in the higher end areas like Edina, South Minneapolis and whatnot, I mean, people are paying $400,000 for lots now. So land is going through the roof. And what it costs to build a house is going through the roof. So if you're buying new construction, just know the health of new construction is great because the builders can't keep up with demand. But problem is you're paying top dollar because there's supply and demand. And so if you're thinking about buying something in 2020, it's still a great year to buy a house because I truly believe that owning a home is one of the best decisions that you can make especially compared to renting. Renting, you're just basically throw it in the toilet and flush it. You're never going to see that again. You're never going to get anything from that. Now, if it's the right thing for you because of flexibility and whatnot, great. But 2020 is going to be a fantastic year. Rates are going to be good. You're going to be able to find beautiful homes. And you know what? The market is not going to crash. I don't foresee the market crashing anytime soon because there's just no indicators that say it's going to happen. Now, ask around, ask other people, but I think 2020 is going to be the year for you. Reach out if you got questions, and I'm happy to help.